All right, hello everybody. I'm Carrie Kelly, and this is Angel Kyodo Williams, and we are coming to you live from the New York Wage Board hearing. So we want to apologize in advance if there's activity around us, because literally in the room behind us is 500 people who are giving testimony to raise the wage to $15 for fast food workers, and that decision is imminent. It's going to be made in the next 30 days, and so we are here to throw our support behind this issue. And we've been doing this for the last 15 hours. We hosted an event last night called Wage Wellbeing, where we had people across different communities come together for a nourishing meal. And then we had a yoga and meditation practice led by teachers in New York. And it culminated at a midnight meditation that was led by Angel. And then we occupied Judson Memorial Church, which is right next door, all last night to hold down the energy and the spirit of this work, and woke up this morning and had breakfast with all of the workers and the allies, and then kicked off a press conference at the church. And I'm proud to say that that conference was kicked off by our very own spiritual gangster, Angel Kyodo Williams, along with Rabbi Ellen Lippman. And so just really exciting moment, not just in like what's possible in the next 30 days for 180,000 New Yorkers, but also the way in which we are really adding value and bringing to this work of social justice and activism a sense of consciousness, a sense of dignity, and a sense of being embodied and centered. And that was exactly the tone that Angel set for our work today, this morning, with the entire movement. So anyway, so it's exciting to be here and bringing this to you live. And I don't want to say anything more because I want to actually hand it over to dear friend Angel, so that she can do her magic for us.
Thank you. And again, we apologize if you get any kind of feedback or if we get stuck a little. We're just going to keep rolling. And so refresh your browser if you find that the video is stuck for a moment or anything like that. But we're going to hold it down, and we're going to know that the technology is going to hold it down with us. So we are going to continue from the previous methods that we have been doing this week. We started off with a basic 4-line instruction, and then last week we gave a little bit of extra attention to the practice of the body. And so this week we're going to go into the practice of the breath and actually give attention to the breath, again using the 4-line centering meditation to bring us into relationship with our bodies to begin with. So the first instruction is, of course, to sit upright. And to sit upright is to take our seat of, to literally take our seat. And to find the ground beneath us. And allow the earth to hold us up, which is what we invited as a grounding for the workers at the rally this morning. And so we will ground ourselves with all of those workers on behalf of them and ourselves. The next instruction is to press our ears against our shoulders, and so that invites us to open the chest and to widen into relationship. Feeling the space and the room around us. Then to press our nose against our navel, that is to extend our crown towards the sky. And allowing the weight the center of our gravity to drop down towards the earth. And in our length, we express our inherent dignity. And so we give this full out breath, which actually completely empties the diaphragm, empties our belly, extending our energy and our life force out into the world. And when we have nothing else, literally, when we have nothing more to give, then we simply release and allow in breath to come. Here we begin to work with the breath by, by bringing our attention to a place in which one can feel the breath in the body. For some of us, that's the rise and fall of our belly. It's noticing you want to let the belly go, not holding on to anything. The belly expands and then deflates again. Maybe you feel more acutely feel the movement of breath in the rise and fall of the chest. And even if you feel the breath in the chest, in the rise and fall of the chest, you actually want to allow the breath to stay low and slow in the belly. So the breath is held in the belly, in breath and out breath, in breath and out. Perhaps even as the belly sits low, the breath sits low in the belly, you may notice the in and out breath at the point of the nostril. Wherever you find that you're most able to connect with that life force moving in and out, exchanging your energy, your life force, your aspirations and hopes is your difficulties. Moving in and out. With the in breath, noticing where you may be experiencing tension or difficulty. And with the out breath, releasing that energy and that tension into the space, knowing that it can be held within our collective practice. And that by being here in relationship with one another, even if you're sitting in an office alone or in your home alone, that we're together in this practice. And through the in breath and out breath, we have an opportunity to experience our challenges and difficulty, and also our joy and celebration are held by all of us together. So we send energy, breath on the out breath. And we take on the in breath. The breath doesn't need to be manipulated or controlled, but just noticed and appreciated for what it is. Sometimes when we slow down, let our bodies come to a place of rest and stillness, we may notice that the weariness and our sense of tired comes over us, and so we can actually give more attention, in this case, to our in breath. To bring a sense of alertness and attention to our practice. On the other hand, we're sometimes moving very quickly and we find it difficult to bring ourselves to a sense of rest. And so we bring more attention, in this case, to the out breath. Which invites a sense of calm, and ease to our nervous system, heightens our senses, and allows us to bring a sense of quiet. So rather than try to control the breath, we can actually work with the breath, recognizing that breath and body are intimately connected. And so if our body doesn't feel fully present in the state that most supports us, we can use the breath to invite the body into a state of presence by meeting the body where it is with the breath, and then using the breath to connect to the space, to the quiet, to the ease, to the relationship, to the dignity that is always ours. And the breath returns to us the generative force, power. It allows us to be, in fact, even more engaged as a result of our turning inward. For our last minute or so of practice, I'm going to offer people a simple way to actually bring your breath along. Sometimes we have some challenge in actually getting a hold of the breath. And so we can actually use what's called bamboo breathing to find our way, to ride our way into our meditation and mindfulness practice. And so, if you will, imagine what a bamboo is like, where there's a long part and there's a little short interrupter, right? A little rib, and then long again, and then another little rib. And so, we're actually going to walk quickly through what it would be like to use bamboo breathing to enter into a sit, to set yourself up and have the foundation of body fully connected to breath. And so we begin sitting upright and out breath. Stop. Ears against the shoulders. Out breath again. Stop. Nose against the navel. Stop. And finally, one full out breath. And release. So that's all for today. I hope that's useful. I'm going to bring you all back to Carrie.
Angel, thank you. As always, it's so special to be here with you live in person. So Angel's going to be taking it to the next level next month with 27 Days of Change. And you can find out more information on 27daysofchange.com. Yeah. And we're going to be doing lots of reporting throughout the day about our work here at the Wage Board hearing and what's happening with minimum wage. So stay tuned into that. And next week, I believe, is your last mindful meditation, Mindful Monday with us.
Yep.
For now. But hopefully we'll get a lot more of Angel, and she'll be hopefully also, initiating the spaces of social justice in the way that you did this morning, which was so powerful and so authentic to the work that we're doing and what we're bringing to the movement. So on that note, thank you to everybody who's tuning in and being a part of this community of practice. Tell your friends. We really want this to be a symbol of what it is to democratize well-being and the way in which this practice can be accessible for everybody. And that was our intention in creating Mindful Monday. So we hope to see you next week, and we look forward to moving forward together.
Please do join me on 27daysofchange.com to bring deep change into your life.
Yeah.